Hi, I'm Lauer, Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist and Team Powertec member. In the past, I was a first team all-conference track athlete, and today I'm going to be speaking with you about training for track on the Powertec functional trainer. The importance of strength training in track cannot be denied, but one thing that gets neglected oftentimes are strengthening the hip flexors, extensors, abductors, adductors. So what we're looking at here, instead of a standard leg press, leg extension, leg curl, which are your traditional leg exercises, we're going to be focusing on the hip complex, which is very important in developing speed. Primarily, we're starting off with the hip flexor. We're going to move through a pattern just as if you're running. We're going to pick the knee up, drive through. That's the movement, knee up and drive through. Arms are in unison with the movement, just like you're running. And what this is doing is working that hip flexor. That's one of the main determinants of how fast you're going to be able to have your turnover, which is going to affect your overall speed, is how much power you have to rip that leg up. So we're here, rip the leg up. And that's where this exercise can help improve your speed. Now, you may have heard of people pulling their groin or other injuries during a sport. And so one thing you want to do is strengthen the groin, working on your adductors. So what we're doing here is we're going to step away, increase tension, and we're going to work on squeezing across. Notice I'm balancing here and squeeze and back and squeeze and back. If you're a little wobbly, you can just hold on to the other side of the functional trainer and really focus on increasing that strength right here. And squeeze. Working the groin and adductors. And that is how you work that area of your inner thigh and groin. When training the hip, you want to work in all directions. You want to work the front, the outside, inside, and back. So now we're going to focus on the outside portion of the hip in an exercise known as the hip abduction or leg abduction. So here we're going to stabilize ourselves. Leg is almost straight, and we're going to lift to the outside. Chest up, exhale, lift to the outside. And we're strengthening this whole area, which is going to improve your power on the track. And exhale on the lift. Much of your driving force and stability on the track comes from your hamstring and your glute. So this next exercise series is going to show you how to strengthen both. So we're going to start first with a hamstring curl. You may have done this before on a machine where you curl it up. Here we're going to work in a little more functional type movement. You can work with balance, or if you're going for a more challenging weight, you can stabilize yourself right here, squeeze that leg up, squeeze the leg up, working the hamstring. So that is the standing hamstring curl. Now, let's move into a glute press here, which that's where we're going to develop that driving power. We're here, and the leg is going to maintain this angle, and we're going to drive through, engaging the glute, and you'll feel the hamstring working as well. And we're in an athletic position, slight forward lean, and glute press through. Slight forward lean, and you can even get the arm going, just like you would when you're really running, in the opposite movement. Arm goes forward, glute squeezes, leg goes back. Those are two excellent exercises to help strengthen hamstring and glute, improving your performance on the track. When you're trying to propel your body forward, that's a result of your limbs pushing backwards, your legs pushing backwards against the ground, your arms ripping backward. That's how you develop that forward push. So here we're going to focus on the arm movement. Now when you're running, your arms are naturally going to swing back forward, but you develop the power for that forward momentum by ripping your arms backward. And here what we're going to do is mimic an exercise or mimic a movement where you're running, and you see what's going on here is we're engaging the rear delt, the lat, in an arm movement similar to that on the track. So it's here, developing that power that's going to pull us forward, propel us down the track. And you can do this with your feet stationary. I prefer, though, to get that full movement because you want to train your body in a fashion that's best representative of what you're going to be doing on the track. So that's another great exercise to help you improve your time in that 100-meter dash.